I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, a 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania, but this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. He put 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, an ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Oh, something to note tonight. Brock Lesnar is dominant, but beatable. Match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk. I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all...
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Heading to the top now.
From above!
Take off. Ooh, fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Wants to finish this!
Sky high. Wow.
Cross body.
A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
At the moment, Brock's no answer for Punk's raw determination. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Taking this match to the outside.
And you know he picked the shovel because he was looking to send a message.
Everything working against Lesnar now.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Clubbed with the back fist.
Hammerlock now.
Drops his opponent with a massive line.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
And averting damage there. Lesnar timed that just right.
Big knee to the midsection.
Getting out of harm's way. Stop cold with a clothesline.
Lesnar in the mount position, just teeing off on his opponent. Lesnar unleashed.
Arm wringer applied. We're going to crank up the punishment here. Couple of shots to the gut in.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another. Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
And as is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar, Punk finds himself taking on early attacks. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. High rent district for CM Punk.
From way up.
Diving double axe handle. Again? He's making the
Perched up top.
diving knee drop. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Brock getting out of harm's way.
Brutal club.
Brock is staring at Punk with vicious intent.
Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock.
Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but...
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold. Trying to get out of his... And does. Not a good spot to be in. Power slam. And right into the cover.
Might end this. Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
And he saw that coming from Brock. Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low? And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk, and now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar, the distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value.
He wants to end this for the win. Kicks out before the 2 count.
The wear and tear of this match only affects slightly, it seems.
Strong counter from Punk.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
I think that's it. That must be it. There's 2. No, he beats the count.
Perform all your heavy hitters. The result will be the same. Brock Lesnar will not stay down.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight, the determination, Punk and Lesnar are having a battle, not a war for the ages. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
The Beast is stalking his prey. Punk better have his affairs in order.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
I'm good.
Oh, he goes low. You're not...
She covered.
This could be all over.
CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman's schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.